Hi guys! So today we're here with a special video that we have been excited to make for all of you. It's our Q&A, and this is specifically special for our subscribers, those of you who have been watching us for a while and leaving your comments and all your wonderful things that you've had to say and encourage us. So we wanted to make a special video answering some of your questions that you've had for us, as well as, commenting on some of the fun things that you've shared with us.
Yeah, so we've been doing this now for almost a year and a half, and one of the things that have really affected me the most and that I found to be the most rewarding is really getting to hear back from you guys about, what you guys think, how it's affected you, maybe things that you've liked. Also, there are times where you guys make comments and, it just cracks us up, because of course, we feel like we're really getting to connect with you guys. So this was an important video. We know that this is probably not going to get us as many views as our hauls or our lookbooks, but we did feel like it was so important because we really just wanted a chance for you guys to kind of see us just as authentically ourselves and how we are as best friends. We really are best friends.
We really do hang out more than just make YouTube.
Yeah, we really do call each other at least 5 times a day, and chit-chatting and all of that kind of stuff. And we're not just always talking about YouTube. We really are just, there for each other. So we wanted to answer some of the questions, also comment on some of your comments. So are you ready? Let's get started.
Yes. Oh, we had some comments about that you never see us with Moscato.
Yeah, we really do
drink Moscato. Usually not at 11 a.m. before we have to pick up the kids, but just a small one.
Yeah.
So let's dig into some of those good questions.
All right. So
Thank you guys for giving us some good questions to answer. So we try to pick out some good ones.
Okay.
So what do we got?
So Patches, thank you so much for your question. You wanted to know, what do you do and what do your spouses do for a living, and what are your plans when your kiddos leave the nest?
Oh,
so you can go ahead and you can start with
All right. Well, if you watch our we had a Q&A back maybe in December or something, so we talked a little bit about that. But my husband actually is a government contractor. He has his own businesses, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I used to be a teacher, but now I'm just a stay-at-home mom. And my kids are definitely getting older. Our oldest children are actually going to high school, so of course that whole what will we do when they leave the nest question is definitely coming up more. But honestly, that's part of the reason we kind of were wanting to start this, is that we were looking for something to do for ourselves. Whether or not that turns into anything more that's more of a long-term thing, I mean, we'll see. I would love to think so. So as of right now, I'm just taking it day by day and enjoying doing this YouTube thing together and seeing where it can take us.
Yeah. And so for my husband, he is an attorney. And before I became a stay-at-home mom, I used to do public accounting, which is a very exciting lifestyle for all of you who are not aware of that. And as far as what my plans are, well, first of all, we would love to be doing YouTube continuing once the kids leave, personally, because we really do enjoy, making these videos and getting together. It's just another excuse for us personally to get together once a week to hang out with each other. But let's say that we're not doing that. I would love to do, honestly, traveling. I really enjoy traveling. And my husband, he has the opportunity to travel a lot with his job. However, he doesn't do as much because, our kids are still at home. But we've definitely been kicking around the idea of me going on business trips with him and, kind of being able to just spend more one-on-one time with each other.
Yeah, I thought they meant we had to get a job. Oh, you just mean what are our plans? Shopping, hanging out with Christina, traveling the world, winning the lottery so we can do more traveling.
I think one of the things that I had told Kelly about when we had first met was, my dream once my husband retired is to go RVing around the country. And she was like, what? A nasty old stinky RV? No. How about staying in a 5-star hotel around the United States? And I'm like, I didn't really think about that. That sounds like a much better.
I don't think your husband probably likes me. He's probably she is the worst one.
Okay.
What else we got?
Okay. Do you want me to read them all? Or do you want to read them?
All right, I'll read rent free. What fashion trend from the past do you hope comes back in style?
Oh, okay. Well, gosh. I think that honestly all the fashion trends that I really enjoyed in the past are in style right now. So for me, I really love the cutoff jeans. I love the Keds. I love the halter tops. all of that kind of like 50s, 60s, you know, kind of vibe. So for me, I'm really like in my element right now, but I don't know, how about you? Is there anything like from,
you know what's funny?
Are you looking for bell bottoms? I know. You want the 80s like scrunchies and the hair
totally.
side ponytail.
Such a good look. I want that big hair to come back. No, thank you. No, it's funny that you said that because I was watching Dirty Dancing with my daughter.
I love that movie.
And we noticed like, oh my gosh, that's in style. That's in style. Oh, that outfit, you could totally wear that right now.
So true.
And it was like all the higher waisted like mom jeans and the gingham shirts and the keds and with the little dresses, super cute. So I actually am really happy with the trends that have come back, and you know there are some trends that I think maybe just need to like stay gone. And please don't come back. Please don't come back.
Neons, I'm just not really.
They tried to convince us of that, but I don't think anybody was really buying into that. So.
I wasn't about to do all the bangle bracelets again with it.
Oh, that was a funny one for me because my dad was a plumber, and those little like round rubber things, they actually are something to do with like plumbing and pipes.
Really?
So he had like all these black. He didn't have the colors, but he had like all these black ones. He's like, oh, I can give you girls some of those. Those are from the pipes, you know. And so we had like all these black. Hey, it was in style. Like I was cool. I was like passing out those jelly bracelets.
Your dad was hooking you guys
He
up.
was hooking us up with some fashion.
Oh my god! I just remember we used to do like all like the cool like little twist and ties,
like a figure eight.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh yeah, that needs to stay gone.
Okay, let's see. What's our next one? Carla, how do you incorporate trends into your personal style? Thank you, Carla. Thank you for that question. Go ahead. What do you think?
Well, honestly, the same way that you guys see on our channel, that is how we do it in real life. You know, I think that I personally like to look at, you know, Pinterest and Instagram and fashion magazines and kind of see like in the stores, you know, what's really trending. And then I kind of think like, does that work for me at this age and everything, at this stage of life? And then, you know, usually doing it through like accessories or a cute top or something like that. But, you know, just kind of like incorporating a little bit of trends into our classic everyday looks, just like you see on our videos.
Yeah, I would say basically the same thing, you know. Sometimes if there's a trend that's a little out there, right, that's a little far reaching for me where I don't feel as comfortable maybe making it one of my main pieces, I'll try to incorporate that one in like an accessory, maybe in a shoe, and a bag, and a scarf, you know, something that's not as bold.
Right.
And try to pull it in that way versus maybe having my shirt be completely, you know, with a certain pattern or something that's just not working for me.
I agree. And some would just leave there and we don't even touch them.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Oh goodness. Okay, so we had to comment on this one. Jack, for his wife.
Yes,
he has left us multiple comments about popping the collar on the jacket.
Yeah.
So we didn't really know what to do with this one because I don't want to say that it's not in style because I mean maybe for some people it really is in style. I feel like some people could totally pull that look off. For us personally, not something I've done. I don't think that I've ever really done that. And I don't think that I'm cool enough to do that.
I agree.
We're gonna leave that to the professionals. Yes. So we're not ignoring you, Jack.
Exactly.
We don't know how to successfully pop the collar.
So true. Jack has left us several questions for his wife. I guess his wife wants to pop the collar, and he's just been asking, when do you pop the collar? How do you pop the collar? What are appropriate situations to pop the collar? And we're kind of like, we're not collar popper kind of people, but I just feel like I don't have the confidence yet to pop my collar. But when I do have that confidence, you guys will see that collar popping left and right.
I've for sure seen it done well. Like there's women who I feel like the women who can also get away with like really short hair and they're like super chic and everything. Like they could totally do that. I don't think I'm cool enough.
For me, I think if I walked around with my collar popped, my friends would just smack me in the head and be like, "You're being off of YouTube. Taking it too far. You and Kelly, we are reeling you back."
Who do you guys think you are?
Don't you dare pop that collar in front of me. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Sorry.
Your favorite question.
This next one, I know. Okay, so Christy, thank you, Christy. You guys want to know about what are our heights and our sizes.
At least you didn't say weight. So I'm just going to say thank you, Christy.
Thank you, Christy.
That information will not be revealed.
That's right. Keeping it PG. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so my height is about 5'3", 5'3" and a half. My size is typically a size 4, 27 in jeans, and usually small in shirts. And you know, that does sometimes vary, like dresses, sometimes I have to size up if it has like a zipper up the back. I have a wider back, I have wider shoulders, so depends, you know. And if the shirt is very, like those very loose fitting flowy shirts, I may even go extra small, which of course makes me super happy. But and if it's a really affordable store, sometimes I have to go for a bigger size. So usually we'll mention that on the videos. If it's like a pair of jeans that ran really small, I'll say size up, but my normal size is a 4.
Oh, you're done? Are you sure that's it? It's my turn now?
I was trying to be completely honest.
Yes, okay, all right. So for me, yeah, this was a question that we actually had a lot, and in the very beginning, I definitely was honest with Kelly about telling her that I felt so uncomfortable answering this question. And it's because in a previous video, gosh, last summer that we had done, I have gained a lot of weight. I was having some health issues, so I had gained about a good 40 pounds, of which since then I've lost about 20 of it, but I'm still heavier than what I used to be. So I'm now currently size 10, sometimes size 12, sometimes a size 8, really depending on, you know, what store it is, what fabric, what fit. And I would say as far as like sizes, like a medium or a large, I really am a true right in the middle, medium and large. And my measurements are a 41, 29, 41. So I guess you just take what, 36, 24, 36, and you just
know what that is. I don't even know that
add 5 more inches to each of them. So I definitely have a very curvy body shape, but yeah, so that's what my size is.
And height?
Oh God, I went right in for.
I was gonna say, girl, give yourself credit. You're taller.
Okay. Well, I am 5'5", so yeah.
You're the tall one of the group.
Yes. So I'm trying to, you know, be a little bit good about eating and stuff like that. So we'll see. So if you just see me withering away,
I'm gonna go ahead
to all of a sudden, it has nothing to do with the YouTube. It's just still a work in progress. So all right.
Well, I feel like that could naturally go into question over here.
Okay, what question?
Or this comment, actually.
Oh, okay.
So I have to say, this was like one of our favorite comments. This really touched me, but I feel like it kind of goes with that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to mention it now. So Bambi O said, "You both have such great figures for your age. You should reveal your secrets. Maybe a video idea." So after I stopped cracking up laughing, I was like, "Bambi, thank you so much. That felt so good." Because that's not like something that I really typically hear a lot or think about a lot. You know, for us, like, we're so hard on ourselves, just like probably most of you women out there. We're always comparing ourselves to our 20-year-old selves and thinking, why don't we look just like that? But I think that, you know, I will never be on here giving like diet and exercise advice, because I'm the last person that has a right to do that. But I feel
not unless
like
you want some sort of like Mountain Dew combination, like mixed drink.
Yeah, everyone who knows me is like going, "Oh my God, she's the worst eater ever." I have really bad, horrible habits. But I think that what maybe makes it appear that way, or makes us feel like confident, is that we just kind of make the best of what we have.
Yeah.
First of all, the way that we're dressing, I think, is making the most of it. So it's definitely, you know, even if we don't always feel like our figures are where we want them to be, we're able to give an illusion that, you know, we are dressing for our bodies. And I think just having the confidence to kind of say, like, this is me, this is where I am right now, I'm going to be happy with what I have. And part of that for me, and I'm sure for Christina, comes from that we have teenage daughters.
Yes.
And we have to be that way.
Yeah.
You know, when you have teenage daughters, the last thing you want to do is be criticizing your body, or, you know, dieting every second, or saying, "Oh my God, I ate a cookie, I need to like go on a diet." And because it really does affect them. I mean, they're just, between Instagram and, you know, this culture that we live in, I feel like it's an issue so young. I see it even with my 5th grader. So we have to really just find what we love about our bodies, embrace it and own it, and just be comfortable to say, this is where I am, this is, you know, I'm just gonna live my life, and, you know, balance it
Yeah.
We're not saying like go and just, eat whatever and don't give a, care in the world about your health. But at the same time, like enjoy life.
Yeah.
Enjoy a piece of cheese. Enjoy a glass of wine. Like don't worry about, being perfect all the time with your diet.
Exactly. And there are some, honestly, like some really beautiful women who I know that are larger than me, and it really is all about just dressing your body type. We did an entire series actually really inspired by those women, as well as also what we found for ourselves that has worked for us as far as our own insecurities. So I definitely feel like you have to just embrace where you are, love who you are, and honestly like bring out, the best quality that you can, which is, your smile and your confidence, and just shine from within. And it doesn't really matter what size you are, you're going to have a presence about you, and people will see that glow, and they're going to be worrying less about, oh, it looks like she's put on 5 pounds, and instead just your true self is going to be shining through. So
absolutely.
I feel like a little PBS special right there.
Right. I feel like I give this speech to my daughters a lot, because they're definitely super critical of everything on themselves, and I feel like we try so hard to like raise them to be confident, but unfortunately we only have so much control over that, and the rest of the world is affecting them. But I definitely try to tell them, like, listen, when I look in the mirror, I definitely have parts of my body that I wish were different, that I wish were more like this person or that person. But then I have to look at what are the parts that I'm most proud of. I'm going to make the most of those parts. So that's what we try to do in our, in our outfits, as well as when we share tips. We're trying to make the most of the things that we feel confident about. And, look in the mirror and find that body part that you feel really good about and play it up.
Exactly. Because honestly, for us, because we're constantly, doing research online and looking for inspiration, we see the same things that you guys see. We see those, girls who are 21, they're 5'10", they weigh 105, and everything looks fantastic on their body. And we just know that, hey, we're real women, real moms, and if we can find something that we feel looks good on us, then we want to really be able to share that with you guys, because it's being a mom, being a wife, being a woman, it's hard. And so if we can help support each other, just, it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing. Which actually, do you want to share some of our comments?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. So, these were 2 comments that we had, honestly, that both of us individually, and when we talked about it later on, we were both on the same page about really being emotionally affected by. So, the first one is from a woman named Colleen. She said, I am so glad I found your channel. I lost my eyesight a few years ago, and it's so hard for me to keep up with the trends. Thanks for describing everything so clearly. It really helps somebody who can't see. And then Ladybug Moon, I love that name, how cute, right? I'm so glad I found your channels, lady. I was feeling really depressed and unhappy with my body, out of style, but you make me feel good with myself and sexy again. Thank you so much. I wish I had friends like you. And yeah, right?
Yeah, super sweet.
Yeah, I just, like, this is honestly like just a bonus that we really didn't even expect that we were going to get, We had no idea, honestly, what we were going to get putting ourselves out here like this, so.
Yeah, because typically, when I saw things on YouTube, like through the girls and stuff, it's a lot of like younger, more model-esque type of women that are on there. So we didn't know how people were going to react to us. Like, who do you two think you are? Modeling fashion. Like, no. But yeah, we've had such awesome comments, and I shared that one from Colleen losing her eyesight, and with my husband, he's like, wow, that's so awesome. Like, who would have thought? When we're describing things, we're not thinking about like, this might be someone's actual, vision into imagining fashion. Like, that's so hard to picture, not being able to see those things. But it felt really nice to hear that we were doing a little something to help someone.
Yeah.
And also with, Ladybug Moon, like, I mean, haven't we all been there as moms and everything, or just getting older and feeling like, ugh, And I definitely remember like being in those phases and looking back, like, I was wearing things that were bigger and looser and a little bit frumpy because I felt like I had lost my figure, I had put on weight, and I was a mom now. And, just being able to help other women pull themselves out of that place that we've both been in.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Exactly. And especially when Kelly was with me when she saw me really struggling, with, having migraines and all sorts of issues. And she was the one going, come on, you can do it, you know? And I really needed that support because I just kind of wanted to bury myself and hide myself, you know? And I feel, honestly, my body, yes, has changed, you know, a little bit. However, not so much that I couldn't very easily also just find an excuse just to kind of be in that same spot and feeling, you know, not good about myself. And it's true, like, as our daughters got older, we definitely noticed, like, oh my gosh, we really have to be careful what we're saying because they're hearing us, you know, and they're kind of even saying, but Mom, you just said the other day that you wish,
they will call you out.
Yeah.
So fast.
Exactly. That conversation was not for you, that was for Kelly. I'm trying to box over here. Okay. Do you want to do this one?
I know your favorite question. Your favorite question.
Okay.
You two are always so tan in your videos. What is your secret? This is from Lisa. Lisa, I love this one too. It definitely made me laugh because I do not consider myself tan by any means. I'm thinking that the lighting or something is doing me some real favors on these videos, but I do have a little secret for that. So one of the things that I definitely like struggle with is, you know, it's funny because you always think like light pale skin. Like I know Christina said, oh, I love that peaches and cream skin. I'm like, yeah, Nicole Kidman's like the only person who really has that. Most of us pale people, we struggle with, you know, little spider veins, varicose veins, little like imperfections and age spots. So when I'm gonna wear something off the shoulder or like shorts, and I haven't done any self-tan or haven't seen the sun for a month, you know, I need something. Otherwise, I just can't wear it. I feel so gross. So I actually do have a lotion that I will insert a picture of for you guys, and we've definitely talked about it before. I believe the brand is Vita Liberata, but I'll have to double check and I'll link the details below. But it's just a bronzing lotion. You can mix it with moisturizer, and I just throw that stuff all over whatever body parts are going to be exposed that day, whether it's the shoulders or the legs, and that is what makes me look like I actually have a little bit of a tan, besides like makeup and bronzer. But and Christina has some great secrets as well.
They have these like black chia seeds that you can actually go. You can just put that sprinkles. No, just kidding. Yeah, so I just go out into the sun, and about 5 minutes later, I'm tan. So my skin tans very, very easily. In fact, I'm always doing the exact opposite. Yeah. It's so funny. Like I'm usually at, you know, some sort of outdoor function, and I see other people using like 50 SPF. For me, nothing under 100 touches the skin. It's like I try to, you know, really protect myself because when I was younger, I definitely was out there. I was in the sun, just really soaking it up. And, you know, I started to notice that, you know, it's starting to affect, you know, like I'm getting a little bit of wrinkles here and there. So I think that for me, you know, I do like not having completely pale skin. I try to get a little bit of sun, but not too much that, you know.
And we live in South Florida, so it's like not cool to be pale.
I know.
Everyone has tan, so yeah, you definitely like that bronzer if you're pale.
And I'm not trying to go for that, you know, there's something about Mary, remember that movie with the lady and her dog? Yes. Yeah, I don't want to, you know, look too wrinkly.
No. Definitely not good. It has to be fake.
Yeah.
Fake tan or bronzer, for sure.
Okay, let's see. All right. So Bambi O, you... Is this the one? Yeah. Okay, that's Celeste, right? We already did this one.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So Celeste, very well done. Good selection. However, you both say you know too much.
Oh my God.
I think that might be true.
I never realized it. I never even realized it. And then I read that comment. I was like, what? At first I was a little bit like offended. Like, what? That's not true. And then I went and I watched the video.
Don't say that.
I was dying. I was laughing so hard. I was like, I'm gonna start tallying it up. Like, and I'm like, which one of us? Oh, it's. And then I was like, we could start like a drinking game. Like everyone. So if you guys want like a fun, you know, a fun drinking game, adults, put on one of our videos, and every time either of us say, you know, you get to take a sip.
It's funny because when I read that comment, I was like, oh no, Celeste, you're wrong. The word that we use the most is so. And we try, honestly, we try not to say it.
It's
but we
impossible.
can't help it.
I know. That and like super cute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We know it's annoying. Like I have certain YouTubers I watch and they have their own annoying things. So we do too. Like
And we can't help it, because
No,
even
we
if
can't
one of
help
us
it.
tries to stop, the other
Other
one
one's gonna do it.
Yeah, is gonna fill in all the
That's
so's
right.
and you knows, and
That's right.
super cute. Love it. Oh my god, so adorable.
Yeah, that's just you just gotta accept that. If you want to watch our channel,
Yeah.
we're gonna have those little annoying things.
I know.
I will try not to make up a bunch of new words like I did on the last.
That was so cute. I love that one. I loved it though. It's so adorable. Okay, go ahead. You can do the last
All right,
one.
let's see. Most talked about comment. Oh, this one was fun. I remember boxing
Which one
about
is
this
this
one. From Annabella Magnolia. Not sure if she's still around.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from her lately,
Yeah.
but I found that most of the outfits on the white-haired woman, that would be me, were kind of trashy looking, and she was trying to look young. Oh my god. So I personally cracked up laughing because you know what? I'm 42 years old. I'm not easily offended at this point. And I mean, if she would have said the fat woman, I probably would have gotten maybe a little bit hurt. But if you make fun of my hair, I'm pretty confident in my hair. I love my hair guy. And I thought that was actually kind of funny. So of course I called Christina. I'm like, oh my God, I think we made it because we got our first hate comment, and that means we're somebody now. And Christina was super mad.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted to beat down Annabella. Annabella, I know this is not a real name. Good for you, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Christina would have tracked you down and beat you to a pulp because she was very protective of me, and she wanted that comment deleted immediately. And I was
ninja
no.
style. I was gonna go and find her house. At first, honestly, when she called me, I was like, no, Kelly, first of all, you're not old and you don't have white hair. I think she must be watching some sort
Yes,
of other
you
video.
thought it was a mistake.
I really did. And Kelly was like, I'm telling you, that's not a mistake. She's definitely, but she thought it was so funny. So once that realization came in, I was searching. Who exactly is she? Does she have an email account? Does she have any sort of information? How can we find her? I want to talk to her. I need to give her a piece of my mind. I was not fond of that comment. So, Annabella Magnolia, stay in hiding, sweetheart. Stay in hiding. Because,
God, that was
me
funny. I was for
and
sure.
Kelly's hairdresser, we've got your number. We're after you.
I think Patrick was probably
Oh my
most
gosh,
offended
you
by
know
that.
that.
He works very hard, so
He
this
does.
blonde looks
Oh.
good. But yeah, I just, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I almost had that I'm gonna take off my hooks. You're talking about
She's
my
going
best
down.
Yeah.
So, but that's honestly, I have to say, for doing this almost a year and a half,
Yeah.
I think that's literally one of the only ugly comments
yeah.
we've ever had. Knock on wood. I mean, hopefully we'll get so big that we'll have some more.
Yeah.
But I have to say, and maybe it's our age group. The women are mature,
they're so
and they're
nice,
so
so
nice and
supportive.
so supportive. And you guys have been awesome. And someone said the other day that we're the only fun thing about Mondays, and I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of feel the same way as far as the only fun thing I get on Monday night is when I see those comments come in and I get to respond and read them, and I feel so good reading them. I love hearing all the positive things you guys have to say. It's just really so great. This channel has done so much for us.
Yeah.
It really has. I think that it, as stay-at-home moms for 13 years,
Mm-hmm.
we were really looking for something that would just be for us, that we could enjoy, but we weren't ready to get, full force back into work and stuff because we still feel like
Well, I
we're
still have a
not-
third grader.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so he comes home at 2 o'clock. So,
Right.
I drop off my daughter at 9:30. I pick up my son
Yeah,
at
it's
2.
a limited
so
time.
Unless I can find someone who says, yes, you can work 3.5 hours.
Exactly, exactly. And I know lots of moms do struggle with that. But yeah, I mean, mine's still in 5th grade. She's still getting picked up early. So, for us, I think we were really looking for something to fulfill us, but not take us out of the house too much. We literally, film, we have a few hours in the middle of the day between Christina doing her drop-offs and then our pickups in the afternoon. And this has just been such a great creative outlet for us and just so much fun. And I hope we can
Yeah, and
do
let's face
forever.
it, we were also looking for another excuse to be able to get together.
Absolutely.
Because our husbands, they're my husband, he's always like, oh, so is that Kelly on the phone? Tell her I said hi. I'm like, yeah, I will. I'll be down in a minute,
It's so true.
Yeah.
It is so true. It's definitely been, so much fun. And not only are we having an excuse to get together, drink wine, eat some cheese, do some shopping,
Yeah.
talk about, you know, fashion and all that fun stuff. So it's been an awesome ride, and we're so thankful that we get to do it.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all of your comments, all of your support, all of your love, and you know, we're glad that you guys are enjoying it. It really, you know, for us is so fulfilling, you know, in so many different ways. And, you know, if, like we always say, if there's any other, you know, video concept ideas that you guys want us to do, let us know. We're here for you. We're really trying to help support you guys just live a better you in your life. So.
And I guess we know who the alcoholic is.
Yes, we do.
If you're not gonna drink that.
Mine.
All right, well, we will see you guys next week. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that.
Exactly.
Bye.
Bye.